When I started to play again, I said to myself, well, what fundamentals can I use and which ones can I use? What principles, what different ideas on playing golf could I use? When I started to play golf, I was working at this golf course, the Hollywood Golf Club in Deal, New Jersey. And the pro there was Lou Barbaro. He came to be a second father to me. And he was a phenomenal player. And so the first day I went to work there, I told him I wanted to get really good at golf. And he said, well, if you want to be a golfer, you might as well look like one. And he showed me how to put my hands on the club. And so I said to myself, well, I think I'm going to hold the club approximately the same. I strengthened my left hand a little bit as I started to do it, but for the most part, I kept the principle of both palms facing each other and watching not only where I held the club, but the amount of pressure that I applied. So I figured that's kind of a no-brainer. The next thing was alignment, and I said, well, this has to still be true, but I have to learn how to park the cart correctly. So instead of parking my body parallel to the line of flight, I tried to park the cart to the parallel to the line of flight. So I figured that's reasonable. I should keep that one. Next, ball position. And I said, this is going to be really important for me, very much overlooked. But for me personally, this is going to be extremely important because of the fact I cannot adjust my stance. I can't move back a half an inch. I can't move forward a quarter. I can't do that. So what I came to see is, when I was hitting an iron, I tried to visualize the very bottom of my swing. And that's where I placed the ball for my iron shots. Now, if I had a longer iron, I was still hitting a 2 and a 3 iron, and I would move it up a little bit. But for most of my irons, I was visualizing where the bottom of my swing was. And when I got to a driver, I just pushed it up a little bit forward. Now, the other thing was, by visualizing where my club was going to be, it also affected my aim. Because if I had the ball too far back, I would be starting too far to the right. And then I just kind of visualized where my club would be square at that point. And then I would double check that by visualizing the line to the target. When those two things met, this one and this, then I knew I was lined up and the ball was in the right spot. So that was, those were the things, the basic static fundamentals before I hit the ball that I concentrated on. And I still do today. I don't see how you can not do that.